Welcome to another edition of the Fat Tire Journal. I'm Carolyn Heldman.
And I'm Doug Williams. You know, if you live in the city, you've probably noticed that mountain bikes exist in the concrete jungle, as well as on the trails.
To prove it, we've got some radical home video footage from Denver's own Team Bro. An interview with Lisa Muick is coming up. Also, highlights from the Norman National Finals in Traverse City, Michigan.
Plus, don't forget HBTV from Monaco and a tour of the infamous Dos Equis Barracuda team bus.
All this is coming up and much more, so stay with us.
The Fat Tire Journal would love to show your Fat Tire destination home video. Send your tapes to the Fat Tire Journal, P.O. Box 108, Boulder, Colorado 80306. This show's Fat Tire destination comes from Team Bro of Denver, Colorado. Kids, don't try this at home.
Now that you got it up, I'm gonna have to ask that you guys not do that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the problems that trials riders observe in the urban structure.
I'm on top of the Dos Equis bus, and I don't know why!
Take the time out to meet a bunch of losers like you. Here at the bus driver wave. You ever do that? Yeah. Or he can do the old salute.
Hey, Dave, start it up!
Well, we're gonna be firing it up pretty soon here.
Man, shut that thing up! Turn that thing off! What are you doing?
1966 Greyhound. Conversion by Barracuda. Come on in.
Would you say that this bus is totally driven?
It's totally driven.
Totally. Just like us.
Now, was it
Totally driven.
Was it partially driven before you made it totally driven?
It was not driving.
Totally.
Until we got a hold of it, and then we just did it.
5 gears, heavy metal on the floor. You need 20-inch quads to push the clutch in. Check those out.
So those are clutch quads.
Yeah, that's the throttle quad. This is the clutch quad. That's a little bigger. See it? All right. Got your brake, got your throttle, got your air horn for all those Freds that get in your way. You don't even have to use the clutch to shift sometimes. It's so gnarly. Just put it in gear, let it clutch out, make sure all your gauges are all right. You can't shift unless you're in between these two lines right there, between 11 and 22.
Let's go, Byron.
Oh!
Now, would you say that this is dishwasher safe?
Yes, I think so.
You wash a lot of dishes in here, or?
No, not a whole lot. Many as we dirty up.
What other beautiful features do we have here?
We have a running cold and hot water.
Now, what is that?
Microwave.
So what's it like to shower in the Barracuda bus?
Dude, it's an amazing experience, man.
Now I want you to know how our feet are pointed forward, just in case we ram anybody on the road.
Could you demonstrate the emergency position? The only real true way to see how people are keeping their house is to look in their refrigerator. Well, there's nothing in there. Ah, there we go. Dos Equis water bottles filled with, Lisa, what's in the water bottles?
Ice cold water.
If I had a minivan, drive across this great big land. If I only had a minivan, drive across the great Midwest, lay right beside your chest. If I only had a minivan, if I had a nice RV, would be nice to see. If I only had a nice RV, if I had an MBA, would know just what to say. If I only had a minivan. If I only had a minivan.
It's a Barracuda bus. Very nice hubcap. What year is this thing?
66.
66. It's older than me.
Elizabeth Ann Muick. I was born in Jackson, Michigan, and I reside in Durango, Colorado. I've been racing mountain bikes for 7 years, but I've been pretty much racing at some kind of level pretty much all my life. When I first started mountain biking, it was more of a people pull up with their cars and you sign up, and there really wasn't much of a governing body, and maybe $6 for an entry fee, and it was real casual. With people like Ned Overend and oh God, there was quite a few old folks that were from Durango even back then. So it was just kind of a cohesive group that would do club races and club rides, and it was really a fun time. It wasn't quite so serious. It wasn't a full-year sport like it is now. I get my hands dirty a lot, and I like to have a broad base. Cycling isn't my main focus, and that's not my only love in life. So, I kind of do. I don't do one thing perfect, but I do a lot of things just okay. So for me, that works best because I kind of get bored with doing just one thing. My off season. Living in Durango, there's all the winter sports to do, a lot of snowshoeing, cross-country skiing. There's a few winter triathlons I like to do just for fun. And this winter was pretty remarkable, having, a female athlete being Julie Furtado in town, someone at my same level of, high-risk leisure activities. So we did a lot of, tubing and just, some kind of off-the-wall things. And so I played hard all day long, every day.
So how do you remind yourself to have fun out there?
On a race day, that's not possible, I don't think. It takes a few days to recover after a hard race, to get physically recovered and mentally, because, for myself, I give 100%. And it really does take a lot out of you. You can't go to a starting line feeling like milquetoast because you'll just get eaten up. And, if you're not mentally prepared to give it 100% and to hurt and to be able to work through those, you're not going to do your best. I'd like to continue to do something about promoting more younger riders. Myself, I've kind of taken under my wing a junior rider from Durango. I do a little bit of training with her, and she races with Barracuda. You know, it's kind of like for me to give back to the sport. The belly of the women's field are 27 and older, and you know, I'm at the other end, but there's still that 18 to 25 that I don't think that's being filled in. Now I'm more of a spokesperson in a vehicle for Barracuda, and it really is a little bit more fun than the last couple of years had been for me. You know, I'd really like to see more women come out and race, if maybe sports or beginners, or if they don't want to race, or if there's a reason why they don't race, they should maybe speak up, you know, write into people, or there's always racer representatives, but they account for more of the majority of the bikes being sold right now, women. So, you know, it's a really satisfying feeling to go out and push yourself and do well or complete a task. So, you know, it just gives you so much self-confidence and self-pride, which sometimes women don't always get those kind of pats on the back. So I think it'd be really good for more women to race, even at entry level.